Yeah, I think if I'm a mid-marketer or sort of enterprise company trying to partner up with an outsourced provider of services, agencies, as I think most people will call them, again, like an agency is supposed to essentially help satisfy the gaps that you have, whether it's competency or capacity to get from point A to point B in your sales and marketing programs. I think the biggest challenge that agencies have now is that they have to be incredibly sort of technology capable. And I think that's something that is making a lot of agencies less valuable in the market. But ultimately, if I'm an organization and I have a, sales and marketing program of 10, 15, 20 people, there's a high probability that there's a lot of gaps in that team. And there's a high probability that generating the level of sort of subject matter expertise to fill one of those gaps by hiring another person is probably a roll of the dice at best. And at some point, there is a reality that third party companies have a usually really unique set of perspective and skills because they work with so many different types of companies. And I think as organizations think about how to leverage outsourced sales and marketing partners as they move through 2025, is again, I would first start with, do you have a capacity problem or do you have a competency problem? And those competencies, are they competencies that are sort of very difficult to understand? Do you have good redundancy around those competencies? Like, I would much rather see an organization sort of use an agency than hire a half productive full time asset that's going to tackle a particular subject. Like, it's been my experience that that usually doesn't work out very well. And at the best, what you'd want to do is bring in the expert agency or sort of third party company to come in, build the sort of bridge from point A to point B, whatever that is, show how it works, train the staff on how to use it, and then they should be able to back out. So they should be able to sort of give you the sort of reins back to that particular aspect of the program. But I don't believe that organizations right now are effectively utilizing third party teams. I think the majority of the market feels like they should do things in house and not look to exterior partners. I think the challenge with that is that there's just no way that you're going to have the type of perspective that an exterior partner is going to have, primarily just due to the fact that these partners deal with hundreds of companies, and most folks in house just don't have that level of perspective or experience.